Hello, doers, and welcome back. My name is Jose Ignacio. Now, managing your voicemail is an important part of any business. You need to access your messages with ease and stay on top of any missed calls. Now, recording audio messages like thanking your callers for reaching out or directing them to the right extension is also a great way to personalize your business. And it sets the tone for interacting with your customers. Here at Stealthywood, we use Odoo VoIP to receive and manage our voicemails and to make sure our employees and our customers are always set up for success. I'm going to be showing you how to configure everything through a provider called Axivox as an example, but your screen may look a bit different if you're using another provider. So, enough chit chat, let's get started. All right, so here I am on the Axivox admin portal. Now first, I'm actually going to click into settings over here. Now why are we going here? Well, it's because we really want to make sure that the global language, which handles the voicemail messages, is set to English. And checking that right there we go, global language English. Now, once that we're done, we hit save. Gonna be a lot of saving in this one, so make sure you do that. And then after it's done and it saves, make sure you apply the changes in the top right corner, and you're all set. Now, if any changes need to be made, that button ensures them. All right, so up next, I'm actually gonna click on users in the top left over here, and would you look at that? So there I am over here. I'm going to click into my user profile by just selecting my name. And then I need to make sure that right here where it says voicemail, it's set to yes, just so that I can accept voicemails. All right, on that note, let's go over to voicemails on the left-hand side. It's the little envelope. Now there's a few important things I want to cover here. Firstly, you may notice that some of the voicemail names are still in another language, which happens to be French. Very beautiful language. Now this is because Axivox is a Belgium company. Yep, the waffles. And French is the primary language. So just keep that in mind and know it's not your computer turning French on for you. I've already checked as well. Now the primary language that we chose is still English, so you won't run into any language blocks here. And at the very least, you'll learn some fun French words like this one, boite, B-O-I-T-E. I'm probably butchering it. Boite vocal means voicemail. Here, I can see that my voicemail is right there because I see boite vocal de Jose. I don't know why I said my name in an accent too. And as well as my email address right there, Odoo rules. Every time I receive a voicemail, I'm going to automatically receive an email notification to this address containing the audio file as an attachment. So let me go show you that with a little bit of some movie magic. So this is what the email notification looks like, complete with a nice little header here, Boite Vocal de Jose. See, learn something new. Now it'll also tell you what number you received it from, on what date, as well as the timestamp. And the best part is you get an audio attachment that you can actually listen to. Let's talk about our voicemail even more. So let's head back to the Axivox portal. So back over here on the voicemails tab, if I wanted to, I can actually click on add a voicemail over here and do so as long as I have a name and an email that isn't associated with an Axivox user. For example, if I wanted to create a voicemail for the customer support team, I can name this one aptly supports. Then give it the email and hit save. Boom. Just like that, it's on the list right there. But we're going to apply the changes because you always should. Now, if I wanted to, I could then assign this voicemail to an incoming number. Speaking of that, let's go back over to the users page and we're going to select my name. You're going to select your own name. And then let's go over to the Forwardings tab. Now, there's these two checkboxes I want to talk about. Let's assume that I'm busy on another call or away from the phone. If I ensure that both of these are checked off, it's going to send the voicemail as a last resort right there. This way, if someone calls and I can't pick up, it will automatically go to my voicemail for this number, which is configured by Axivox, and they're going to be able to leave a message. Once you check these two off, hit save, and apply changes right afterwards. Now, speaking of messages, let's talk about audio messages. Before you can even take the customer's call, you can actually inform them about the wait time for deliveries, the availability of a table, or other important promotional messages. But how do you record audio of sorts? Well, audio messages over here on the left-hand side, you click into it. Got a list of a whole bunch of them. But let's assume that we want to create one. Well, we just hit add a message over here and we got to give it a name. In this example, I'm going to call this one greeting. And we're going to hit save. Great, it's added to the list. Now on that list, if I click on this button over here that says text message, very cool field pops up. Now inside of here, I can generate an audio message with text to speech. And I need to choose a speaker, and there is a ton of them. We're going to go over to English. In our case, we're going to select, I'm going to pick Lola. It's a very nice name. What should this one say? Hello. Thank you for contacting Stealthywood. Bunch of exclamations. Now when we hit generate, generates the audio for us right there. I'm happy with the way it sounds, so I'm actually going to hit save. Then I'm going to hit apply changes per usual. Now something cool happens while this loads. Let's assume that if I click send, it's going to give me something else. Well, another pop-up comes up here. And it's basically that it can allow us to send a pre-recorded message. Let's assume that it could be a different type of recording. We could do so. And finally, if I don't want to upload an MP3 to use or generate the audio with text-to-speech, I can actually click on record/listen that we have right there on the list. And what will that do? Well, if I click on the extension of Jose and then hit OK, my extension will ring and I'll be able to record the audio by picking up and speaking. I can actually see the incoming call right away through VoIP inside of my Odoo database. But I'm going to decline it. And why did I decline it? Well, because I don't want to record a message for now. I'm in this tutorial. So let's get back into the Axivox portal. All right, the very final thing that we can do is actually something cool. And finally, if you select music on hold over here, you can choose a file to upload just so that people can have waiting music. Now this one could be whatever music you'd like your customers to hear while they wait for you to pick up that phone or take them off of hold. Lots of creative freedom right here, Odooers. Now if we close out of this, I'd like to talk about this final place, dial plans. You can also use voicemails, audio messages, and hold music inside of dial plans. I discussed that more in depth in our dial plan video, so be sure to check that out whenever you've got time. And that's it for this video. Be sure to check out our other videos to learn more about VoIP and all of Odoo's other apps. Thanks for watching. Go grab a snack. I love you.